Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mohammad Danish bin Mohammad Nizam.
My name is Eizat Syamir bin Salehuddin.
My name is Mohammad Azmi Azmi.
My name is Aina Anisa Binti Zinal Fakri.
I'm Amiratuz Zafirah.
And my name is Nabilah Binti Saad.
So today I would like to present about company profile of Northern Rite & Co. So as you can see here, this is the organization chart for the Northern Rite & Co. So first, at the first level, as you can see, there is a property manager assisted by Eizat Syamir, and the second level is the property executive assisted by Danish Nizam, and the third level is divided by 4 types of department, which is the first one is human resources, the second one is security risk and operation, the third one is maintenance, and lastly is tenancy department. For the human resources department, it handled by 2 types of workers, which is the first one is administration manager handled by Aina Anisa, and the second one is financial manager handled by Abdul. Security risk and operation department is only handled by 1 worker, which is Amiratuz Zafirah as an operation manager. For the maintenance department, it have 3 workers, which is Azmi as a person in charge (BO), and Nurul Aina as a technician, and lastly Ahmad Fazli as a handyman. And lastly, for the tenancy management, Northern Rite & Co have Nabilah as their tenancy manager. So next, as you guys can see, this is the Northern Rite & Co logo. And what is our objective? The objective of our company is a highly motivated company with an extensive experience in the real estate industry on providing professional management services. And you guys can see, this is our official website, which is www.northernriteandco.com.my, or you guys can call us on 03-345-4423 for others information. So next is our scope of property and facilities management services provided by Northern Rite & Co. So firstly is asset management. We have very experience on this industry, and we know how to manage your asset in a very efficiency way and use the modern technique. The second one is the building management. So we have also a very experience on the building management, how to manage your building and how to minimize your cons. So the next one is financial administration. We also have a very talented and a high good certificate ACC accountant, and yeah, they know how to manage your financial report and do a very good term of financial report. The next one is facility and maintenance management. Our company also have a good experience with a good contractor, and they know how our games in this industry. The next one is a facility and maintenance management. We also have a very good background of our contractor, so it is not a big problem for us to maintain your facility and maintenance management. So the next one is property and center management. So we also have a very experience on how to handle the center of management of your property. The next one, we also provide a leasing management services, which is we have and we know how to do a very good documentation of your company for your presentations on the next project or tender. And lastly, we also providing advertising, marketing and promotion of your company as our services, because we also have a very talented designer and photographer on how to promote your company using modern technology at all media. So the next one, I will explain our vision and mission of our Northern Rite & Co. So our vision is to carry the name of our company to the international level and to match other well companies or companies focused on property consultants and valuation, especially in the real estate industry. So next is our mission of Northern Rite & Co company, which is we direct all our attention towards our customers, which both externally and internally, to understand, anticipate and satisfy their needs and desires in a timely, cost-effective and value-add way, both as a company and individual.
Northern Rite & Co has been appointed to take over the property management for the mall Seri Iskandar. And with a very high experience and skillful members, we are ready to handle the mall's property management. Nevertheless, the property will be conducted by us with high attitude and professionalism. We all know COVID-19, the pandemic, has been a disaster to all of us. For the mall, which is a business-based property, it is crucial to gain profits on these days. Due to that, Northern Rite & Co believe that we are eligible to make the mall great again and By that, improvising the facilities and investments, also the property management of the mall. To have a good quality of work, a case study has to be done. And the function of case study is to analyze the current and future problems might occur. And this method also can provide the detailed information of the building, provide insight and generate new ideas in all aspects. From the case study, we know that the property that we are going to take over is the Seri Iskandar Perak, which is a shopping complex building. And we all know that the property is a base business property and located at Perak Tengah. And the interview session is held through Google Meet, which is held by the head manager of the Seri Iskandar, which is Encik Saad, and accompanied by other board members.
Background of subject property. The subject property for our case study is a 3-story shopping complex known as the mall. This property was built in year 2010 and it is located at Seri Iskandar Business Centre. It takes 3 years for this building construction to be completed and it started operating in year 2013 until now. This building consists of 100 units of lot with 220,040 square feet of total size and the occupancy rate of this building is 19%. The facilities provided by the mall is 2 escalators, 1 lift, toilets, surau and car parks for the use and convenience of customer. Since the location of the mall is very strategic, it will attract and anchor tenants such as Billion Supermarket, Lotus 5-Star Cinema, Ampang Super Bowl Centre and many more to open their branch at the mall Seri Iskandar. Surrounding amenities. The mall Seri Iskandar located at strategic area where it was surrounded with many public amenities such as Majlis Daerah Perak Tengah, Pejabat Polis Daerah Perak Tengah and Pejabat Tanah dan Daerah Perak Tengah. Seri Iskandar also known as a town of knowledge since they are located educational institutions such as University Teknologi Mara, University Teknologi Petronas and College Professional Mara in this vicinity.
That is the location of the mall, which is located at Business Header Seri Iskandar Bandar Seri Iskandar, which is 35 km post to Ipoh Seri Iskandar Setiawan Main Road. Access to the mall is via Jalan Lebuh CIBC for about 300 meter, turn left to Jalan Persiaran CIBC 15 about 100 meter. The subject property is located at the front letter Said Road. Moving on to the next part, which is organizational chart of the mall Seri Iskandar, consists of the director, assistant mall and leasing manager, which is Encik Syed Mohammad Razif, Department of Leasing, Department of Admin and Account, and also Department of Maintenance in-house and Maintenance outsource. Maintenance in-house consists of the technician, meanwhile the maintenance of the outsource consists of the cleaner, safety, fire safety, pest control and air conditioning.
I would like to explain about the process of taking over the mall property. However, before doing so, I would like to clarify some things before going through the details. As you were informed, the mall is one of Setia Awas Holdings Sdn Berhad's project in Seri Iskandar. Setia Awas Holdings Sdn Berhad has a conglomerate organization structure where it has many specialization divisions such as hotel and resort, property management, plantation, and also property development. Therefore, Setia Awan Property Sdn Berhad will be the one who manage the property without expiry term or exchanging property management. Hence, I will explain to you regarding the process of handover unit parcel to tenant instead. As you can see here, the first step is proposal. Setia Awan will make a proposal to a potential tenant to propose a vacant unit. Then, if the potential tenant interested, the process will go over to site visit. If not, the proposal is void. As you can see here, potential tenant will make a visit before do a confirmation with property manager. The third one is letter offer. After confirmation, tenant will submit required document to property manager such as IC and SSN certificate. Then they will proceed to security deposit, 2 months rental plus 1 booking fee, which is 1 month rental. And the last step is property manager will hand over key to tenant. Next, I'm going to explain about the details of tenant at the mall, such as rental per month, lettable area, and term of tenancy contract. Let's take a look here. For rental per month, it's quite hard to get the exact amount due to private and confidential. Therefore, I will disclose to you the average of rental amount and factors that lead to vary of rental amount. First of all, rental amount for small businesses around 3,000 to 5,000 ringgit depends on trade business. For instance, food and beverage, fashion, electronic, and others. However, for anchor tenant, it could take up from 27,000 ringgit to 30,000 ringgit a month. But during this pandemic, Setiap Awan Property only imposed a minimum service charge and joint venture revenue share with them since they aren't much in and out cash flow. Only 10% to 20% of service charge from their rental amount. Then the factors that could lead to vary rental amount is type of trade business, lease area, and location of unit parcel. Next is lettable area. Since the mall is a hotspot, many entrepreneurs rent out unit parcel at the mall. The lettable area previously is 210,897 square feet, but now only 2,261.8 square feet that left. Last but not least, for term of contract, there are three types of lease contract for tenancy. The first one is fixed lease. Fixed lease determined for tenancy that over 2 years. For example, anchor tenant like Billion, Cinema, Watsons, and others. Second, short lease. Short lease refer to a short term of tenancy where tenant rent out for 6 months to 1 year only. For example, small businesses like fashion, record, and many more. Lastly, promotion lease. Promotion lease specially provided for entrepreneur renting a temporary space to market their business. For example, daily or weekend use only. Promotion lease only apply up to 3 days and above, which is fee count by days.
The annual budget demand has 5 elements. The first one is management fee. Second one is contract maintenance. The third one is general maintenance. The fourth is administration, and the last one is staff cost. And the total of the cost of the annual budget is 440,000. The mall has 3 floors, and ground floor, first floor, and second floor. And the total floors area is 19,592.97 square meters. And then we go on to the calculation. The average floor area of a parcel the mall has is 164.64 square meters, which is divided by 119 units, and the allocated share units of parcel is 424 square meters. And the charges is RM2.25 per square meter per month, and for the amount payable per month is RM954. For the annual sinking fund, it is 10% from the amount payable per month, which is RM95.4.
A SWOT analysis is a method of strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats of a company. The main purpose of a SWOT study is to ensure the effectiveness of the management plan proposal. Firstly, is strength. A strength is a tool which could be used by the company to accomplish its objective. In the mall, their strengths are this mall is the biggest mall in Perak Tengah. Even though Seri Iskandar has 3 malls which are Tesco, Econsafe, and the mall remains the biggest mall in this district that consists of 3 floors. This mall provides entertainment, one-stop service center, fashion store, and hypermarket. It will make it easier for people with a family to have fun and buy groceries at the same time. The next strength is strategic location. The mall is surrounded by residential area and universities which are their main target market. The second is weaknesses. Weaknesses are situations that does not perform well for the company. One of the weaknesses of the mall is limited parking lot. As we know, parking that been provided for the mall is shared with the hotel Seri Iskandar. It costs limited parking for the mall customers and the hotel guests. Besides that, late payment from the tenant is weaknesses for this property too. Shops and retails need to be closed since March 2020 as COVID cases arise. This situation will cause them hard to pay rent to the management. Some tenants had to keep up with the payments. Sometimes, it takes them for 2 months to pay their rental fee after the management issue their warning letter to them. The third one is opportunities. Opportunities are external factors in your business environment that are likely to contribute to your success. Opportunities for this property is anchor tenant. Billion, Watsons, and Mr. DIY are one of the anchor tenants at the mall. These retailers act as a strong magnet for the mall as most customers will go to the mall because of these anchor tenants. Second opportunities is target market from university students and guests from hotel. The hotel that connected to malls is one of the opportunities that can be gained to the mall. It gave easy access to the guests to go to the mall without walking in a long distance. For university students, their university, especially UITM, are located only 1 kilometer away from the mall. And lastly is threats. Threats apply to factors that have the potential to affect a company. The threats for this property are pandemic. Malaysia government take action to enforce the Movement Control Order MCO starting from 18 March 2020 to break the chain of COVID-19. This will cause them to close down their business as they don't have income to pay rental to the management. This mall also lost their target market, which is students, as students currently start their class in open distance learning or the L since the pandemic is started.
As a conclusion, we can conclude that this property has a high potential on investment, but will always be a problem and difficulties on managing in property management. So I recommend that management need to listen and take action in any complaints in order to improvise the property. The second one is that I recommend that the property of management needs to have a backup plan in order to manage it smoothly, especially during this pandemic COVID-19. I think that's all from us.